beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups. And we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
On second down, here's McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Working his way across the field. That is caught by Addison.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Love to throw. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll find his rookie wide out protection. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Robert Spillane spills him there. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He is in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's Jake Bailey now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. He'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. What a year, catch number 95 on the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he will fight his way to the end zone. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll manage to get to the 33. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Dobbs headed in motion. On 2nd down, Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. Will Lutz now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. Putting the tight end in motion. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Packers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Here's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the gun, it's Goff. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To the air once more is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Riker now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. Second and 7. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
On first down, here's McCarthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That complete to Jacobs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now, Goff gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Packers.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. Goff. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll try again here. Second and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. He'll go play action with Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackmon. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Throwing again is McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here first and 10. Goff to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson, touchdown Vikings. That touchdown number 30 on the year, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Goff to throw on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Goff. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Packers.
In motion, it's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
You just have to have a better plan coming into the game when you're facing this sort of pass rush. You are not going to be able to sit there with long developing plays and pat the ball in the pocket. It has to be read 1, read 2, check down. Get the ball out of your hands. Protect your offensive lineman a little bit. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Now Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. We've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. A throw on the move is caught. A great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Lutz's kick is good. And the Packers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
To get now to their opponent's side of the field, I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll be 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
So a win here for the